Enjoy this illustrated explainer video about guide dogs for the blind.
Not all heroes wear capes. Some are furry and walk on 4 legs.
A yellow lab guide dog in harness.
At Guide Dogs for the Blind, we believe everyone deserves to live the life they want to live and to move through the world safely and confidently. Which is why we match people who are blind or visually impaired living in the US or Canada with exceptional guide dogs at no cost to them.
A person with a guide dog.
We even help with veterinary bills and ongoing essential support. We create these life-changing partnerships entirely through private donations and with the help of thousands of volunteers. And of course, with our incredible dogs.
A group of people with dogs.
Our dogs are guide dogs at the DNA level. We breed them specifically to do this work.
2 dogs and a DNA helix.
At 3 days old, our dogs start spending time with volunteers called puppy socializers.
A person with a newborn puppy.
Being a puppy socializer isn't just a dream job. It's how we help our puppies get comfortable being around humans.
A volunteer interacts with puppies.
At 8 to 10 weeks, puppies go live with volunteer puppy raisers.
A puppy raiser receives a puppy.
These volunteers dedicate a year of their lives to get these dogs ready for more advanced training.
The dog matures.
When the dogs come back to the school, our world-class staff teach them the complex skills required to become successful guide dogs.
2 GDB instructors train dogs.
After about 12 weeks of training, a dog is matched with their person.
A person hugs a guide dog.
This matching process is part art and part science, and always quite remarkable. Our clients and dogs undergo 2 weeks of personalized training together and begin to form a magical and lasting bond.
A person and guide dog in caps and gowns.
After graduating, clients return home with their guide dogs, empowered to enjoy their lives with greater mobility, independence, and inclusion.
3 scenes of people with their guide dogs at home, work, and play.
None of this would be possible without the generosity of our extended community of volunteers and donors.
A group of people and dogs.
To learn more about supporting our life-changing mission, visit us online.
GDB logo and URLs. GuideDogs.com and GDBinternational.ca.
Enjoy a peek into Guide Dogs for the Blind's Puppy Center, where 2 yellow lab puppies romp in an indoor play area full of colorful structures and a variety of toys.
Meet Kylie. She happens to be blind. That may seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how awkward people can be around her.
Kylie waits at a bus stop with her guide dog. A woman looks at her quizzically. Question marks appear over the woman's head.
So here are some tips to keep us all moving through the world safely and confidently. Always speak directly to a person with a visual impairment, not their guide dog. Remember, that dog has a job to do.
Good morning.
Hello.
Would you like directions to an open seat?
Sure.
There's 2 rows back on your left.
Thanks.
Kylie gets on the bus with her guide dog and sits across from a woman and child.
Oh, Mom, don't pet that dog. It's working.
Now at the office.
At our office, Kylie's colleagues make sure to introduce themselves when they enter the room and to let her know when they leave.
Sarah stands in the doorway of Kylie's office.
Hi, Kylie. It's Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Did you see the latest episode of Bachelorette on Mars?
I can't believe Abe got put in the spaceship. I thought for sure it would be Lenny.
Thought bubble with a bachelor on a spaceship.
Same.
Are we still on for a shopping trip over lunch?
Yep. I'll see you then. Bye.
Speak directly to people with visual impairments rather than speaking to their friend, their guide dog, or anyone else. And be specific when providing directions.
A boutique storefront. Sales associate with Sarah and Kylie.
Hello, how can I help you?
Actually, it's my friend Kylie who needs help.
And what is she looking for?
She is looking for jeans.
Oh, they're over there. I mean, just ahead of you a few steps. Boyfriend jeans are on the left and mom jeans are on the right.
A restaurant.
Kylie's looking forward to a date with her boyfriend, James.
Kylie, James, and guide dog wait to be seated.
Sorry, no animals allowed in the restaurant.
Actually, guide dogs are allowed anywhere the general public is allowed.
Oh, right this way then.
Kylie and James sit at a table with the dog chilling on the floor like a good doggo.
Hey, Kylie, do you want me to read the menu to you?
Sure. Thank you.
James and Kylie with their food.
This smells amazing.
Should I describe where things are?
Yes, please.
There's spicy chicken curry and rice at the top of your plate and braised greens at the bottom. Your wine is above the plate to the right.
So good.
Kylie gives a romantic smile to James. Spinach in her teeth.
Honey, you have spinach in your teeth.
Thanks so much for letting me know.
Let's let Kylie and James enjoy their dinner. For more information and helpful tips, visit guidedogs.com.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Margie McMahon. I'm the class supervisor, and this will be Oregon's 546th graduation. So thank you for coming. Before you meet the graduates today, I want to thank a few groups of people that make it possible for us to perform our mission here. And the first group I'd like to thank is our donors and our sponsors, as we do this entirely on private donations. We don't receive any state or federal funding, so we rely entirely on private donations. So everything you see here is possible because of people donating, and we really appreciate that. We couldn't do this without them. So thank you to the donors. And the next group we couldn't do this without is our staff and volunteers. Their dedication and care for what we do make all of this possible. We have so many volunteers that do different things. Besides our regular dedicated staff, we have some of our canine welfare technicians here joining us today, and they take care of the dogs in the kennels. And we have volunteers to do all kinds of jobs here, from gift shop docents to dining room servers, tours. We have cuddlers. We have people that help us prepare the food every day, office work, all kinds of jobs here. And we also really want to highlight our foster care providers, because they help care for the dogs that maybe aren't so happy in the kennel all the time. So, or for medical reasons, they might have to take a little holiday, at someone's home. So we really appreciate our foster care providers. And the last group I want to thank is the puppy raisers. I know we probably have a lot of puppy raisers here. How many puppy raisers in the audience today? Yeah, nice, thank you. The puppy raisers really provide a foundation for the behavior of our well-behaved dogs that you're going to see today. They teach them how to be well-behaved house members, they housebreak them, they socialize them, and they really give them a good foundation for what the training they'll receive once they get here. So without the puppy raisers, we really couldn't do this. And we have, I don't know how many, I know someone in the audience knows, how many puppy raisers do we have active right now? Is it over 800? Yeah, we have over 800 puppy raisers in kind of mostly the western states, but also Texas. So thank you to all the puppy raisers for what you do. All right, and I'm going to introduce the class instructors real quick, and then we're going to show you a video. But, well, you guys can come up after the video. How's that? That makes more sense. Okay, so we're going to show a short video, and it's audio described. So you'll hear a voice of the narrator, and then the second voice describing the video.
At Guide Dogs for the Blind, we believe that everyone deserves to move through the world safely and confidently, to live the life they want to live.
A man and his guide dog walk through a park.
Our life-changing programs meet people who are blind or visually impaired wherever they are along their journey, whether that's by matching individuals with highly qualified guide dogs, providing guide dog readiness skills in our orientation and mobility immersion program.
A man holds a white cane and smiles broadly.
Or pairing youth and adults with the companionship of a canine buddy.
A young girl cuddles with her canine buddy.
Together, we are GDB.
My name is Renee Carrasco. My dog's name is Snoopy.
Renee sits in front of a fireplace.
So the reason that I wanted to get a guide dog was because I came across some videos from Guide Dogs for the Blind, and that was my introduction to guide dog travel.
Renee and Snoopy walk along a city sidewalk and cross a street at an intersection.
What I saw was the ease of travel, the speed that the guide dog handler would move with. That's what I wanted for myself. And not only that, but it was also the companionship.
Renee and Snoopy play with a tug toy outside in the yard.
Working with Snoopy has changed my life dramatically. Because there's so much freedom that comes along with having a guide dog. It's made the hard parts of blindness not so hard.
Renee sits next to Snoopy and gives him a pat on the chest.
I feel like my outlook on life and the world is so much more positive having Snoopy in my life.
My name is Amit Ahuja and my guide dog's name is Tashi.
I had the opportunity to complete Guide Dogs for the Blind's Orientation and Mobility Immersion Program.
Amit stands on a path with his white cane.
And not only did it help me learn to navigate my environment more safely using a white cane, it also made me an even more confident guide dog handler.
My experience was just fabulous.
Amit and his O&M instructor analyze an intersection and cross a city street.
We trained in different locations, practiced different skills, worked out a way to analyze a traffic crossing. I think GDB has transformed my life. To say that it's meeting my needs would be an understatement.
My name is Ella, and this is my canine buddy, Lafferty.
Ella sits on the floor of a living room next to a black lab.
Lafferty is just so amazing in many ways. He's such a good boy. He brings me so much joy and is one of my best friends.
With kids with visual impairments,
Ella's mom, Christy McKerney.
The struggle is real for social contact. It's hard to make friends sometimes. And with Lafferty, he's an automatic draw for all kids, which is wonderful. Lafferty has totally opened up, for Ella, new social connections.
Back to Ella.
I would recommend canine buddies. They're just really good dogs, and they can change a person's life and make it better.
All of Guide Dogs for the Blind services are provided free of charge, and our work is made possible by the generous support of our donors and volunteers.
Renee sits next to Snoopy on the grass in the park.
We receive no government funding.
This organization has made such a huge impact on my life and the lives of so many countless people, and the donors are the ones that make that possible.
Close-up of Snoopy.
Thank you so much.
Ella and Lafferty.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Amit and his guide dog Tashi sit on a beach and watch the sunset.
Together, we are unstoppable. To learn more about our life-changing programs and to support our work, please visit guidedogs.com or scan the QR code.
Okay, thank you. So I want to introduce the two instructors that worked with these clients in the guide dog class, and that is Jessica Osborne and Hannah Pettit. And Hannah is going to introduce the Canine Buddy team.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and I'll be introducing our Canine Buddy team. Our Canine Buddy program matches specially selected dogs to become buddies to people who are blind or visually impaired, including children ages 5 and up and adults of all ages. Canine Buddy dogs are not service dogs, but they are wonderful companions that bring joy and a connection to the GDB community. The Canine Buddy program is one of our core programs of the GDB community, and they have access to the same level of service as our guide dog teams. We are going to be celebrating today Addie Alvarez of Newburgh, Oregon, and she received Lyndon, a sweet male black Labrador retriever raised by Macy Owens of Houston, Texas, and Brooke Maniscalco of Hockley, Texas. It is a little bright. I have a microphone for you. Right, whenever you're ready.
Hi, everybody. I thank you to the Guide Dog Center and the puppy raisers for Lyndon, and he's such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I love him so much. And my favorite part about him is when he gets the zoomies. And he fell down the stairs once. He was all like... Okay, I'll pass this over now.
Lyndon was a fourth dog that Brooke and I got to raise together because we didn't get a call that says, hey, do you want this like really cute black lab? I guess. And then we got Lyndon 12 hours later. He was the perfect boy, and I'm so thankful that him and Addie get to have such a great life together.
Hi everyone, I'm Brooke. I could sit up here and tell so many fun stories about Lyndon, but anyone that's met him knows that he's the most perfect boy ever. So I won't get too much into that, but I just wanted to sit up here and thank everyone who had a part in raising him, training him, and especially his foster care people. He has been with them for a really long time over the past year as well, while he had some soft trachea issues that he got to work through and everything before he could meet Addie. But we are super excited for Addie and Lyndon's next adventures together. They've already been on so many fun adventures, but we're excited to see what the future holds for the both of them.
Congratulations to you both. We're now going to pass it over to our guide dog teams and Jessica.
All right, so I'm going to introduce our graduating guide dog teams for this class. And first we have Beth Callahan of Longmont, Colorado, who received Lona, a female yellow Labrador retriever. Lona was raised by Melinda and Christian Regenfuss of Stanwood, Washington, and Anna McKenna of Mount Vernon, Washington. Lona is Beth's first guide dog from GDB, and she will be a well-traveled girl, and she'll be accompanying Beth on all her travels throughout the year, including within the U.S. and internationally.
First, I would like to begin by thanking Melinda, Chris, and Anna for dedicating themselves to raising so many puppies for GDB. Because Lona started with such a strong foundation, my training and home life will be so much easier. Next, I wanted to recognize Hannah, wherever she went. She is a caring, supportive, and talented trainer with an incredible ability to communicate skills clearly, even the subtle ones. I am so thankful for everything I learned from her. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize what an exceptional team Margie, Hannah, and Jessica make. I am truly struck by how knowledgeable, respectful, and courteous they are, both with clients and with one another. I am forever grateful to all of you and to everyone at GDB. Thank you for such an incredible experience and for helping me begin this exciting new chapter with the perfect match by my side.
Lona was a pleasure to raise. Just like raising children, guide dog puppies take a village. The first person I'd like to thank is Anna and her family. They did a really great job. She got to be around kids and a busy household, which mine is not. I work from home and it's quiet. And she has animals at my house and she has kids at Anna's house. And that was a great match. The Mount Vernon, Washington Puppy Club, they all had her. They all loved her. They all took her all kinds of places, soccer, YMCA, hiking, everywhere. She's just done it all. She's been on buses and trains and ferries, so she's ready to go. I had just started hanging out at my local yarn shop when I started raising Lona, and she spent a lot of time at Stilly River Yarns, and I want to thank them because they helped raise her, and they're all really proud of her, too. Do you want to say?
I got to see Lona basically every other weekend because I work in Southern California, and we live up here in Washington, and she was just one of the happiest dogs to come and see you. She always had a toy, and was just, had the wiggles, and just, you couldn't be a depressed person with her around. She just, great dog. And yes, it does take a village, but guess what? You're part of a big, huge family now.
All right. We also have a letter from Lona's other puppy raiser, Anna. Lona was our 22nd guide dog puppy, and co-raising her with Melinda was a wonderful time. Lona was one of those dogs who was up for anything, and we kept her busy with my 1- and 5-year-olds. From going to work with me, to swim lessons, to walks on the trail, Lona joined in on all of our adventures. Beth, we hope you have just as many wonderful adventures as we did with your new partner. Congratulations, Anna, Dave, Aria, and Dawson. And on the screen, there is a photo. A young puppy raiser stands in front of a wood panel GDB sign with a yellow lab puppy, Lona, sitting by her side. Lona is wearing her green puppy coat while the little girl holds the leash. All right, next up we have Steve Coyne of North Olmsted, Ohio. He received Eva, a female black Labrador retriever, who was raised by Kelsey Mammon and David Case of Meade, Colorado, and Jared Zero of Longmont, Colorado. Eva is Steve's second guide dog from GDB. Steve currently works as an IT specialist at Baldwin Wallace University, where Eva will become a well-known fixture on campus. He's looking forward to bringing Eva along on his travels, including traveling to visit his daughter at Ohio State.
Hello. This is Eva. Eva is my second guide. My first dog was Roswell. I got 11 years ago. And when I got the call that I was coming out to class, I was really overjoyed, but really sad. And then they brought Eva in to meet me, and she ran into my arms, hugged me, and we just stayed there, and she just melted my heart. Kelsey and David, you did such a great job of raising such a lovely, loving dog with the heart of a Ferrari that just runs so fast. Thank you. And Jared, 1 for 1. Good for you. I want to thank the trainers, Hannah and Jessica and Margie. You are so good at making adjustments and moving and pivoting with class interruptions. Our class, we're joking around that you guys were, we called ourselves the Silver Lining Club because you always found a silver lining for any obstacle that we came across. And just the staff here at GDB, this whole place makes you not realize they don't, I didn't feel like I was a blind person here. I just felt like I was fully in training, and it was a great feeling. And they treated you so well here, and I think Catherine and the chefs really overdid it. So thank you. And then I know that the whole, the nurses, I just love sitting there and chatting with you guys. And I just thank you. Thank you so much.
My name's David, and I raised Eva with Kelsey, and I'm just really happy to be here and get to see this part of the process. I'm so happy to see Steve and Eva together. It's the biggest part for me because it's, you know, everyone asks you, all the puppy raisers hear this, like, how do you give them up? And I mean, you come to these events and you see the work and you see the people, and it just makes sense. Until you actually see it, until you see the dogs doing the work, it doesn't always make sense, but it just makes sense. And I'm so happy for Steve and Eva, and they're going to do great together. And I don't think I can talk much longer, so thank you.
Hi, yeah, we're really happy to be here today and support Steve and Eva. And yeah, I've been a puppy raiser for over half my life now, I was realizing yesterday. And thinking about coming here today to graduation, I was thinking about a video that came out kind of right after I started puppy raising, and I didn't really remember much about it other than it was about interdependence, and it made me cry every time I watched it. And I kind of went back through the archives on GDB's YouTube, and it was there. It's a 19-year-old video called Soulmates, and I wrote down the part that kind of got me every time, and it says, blind people describe their guide dogs as their soulmates, best friends, and even mind readers. It's a connection so powerful, perhaps only they can understand it. And the last line of the video is, it's a connection that will take them a lot farther in life than down the sidewalk. And I think the reason that part of the video gets me every time is that it kind of encapsulates our why as a puppy raiser, the partnership that is kind of beyond words that Steve and Eva have now, and also just that my connection with the puppies and our GDB community has taken me a lot farther in life too. So Steve and Eva, congratulations. I know you're gonna enjoy her exceptionally easygoing attitude and
her love for all things warm, sunshine, fluffy beds, heaters, all those kinds of things. So we wish you all the best in your partnership.
All right. We also have a letter from Eva's other raiser, Jared. It says, today is such a special day, and we could not be prouder of Eva as she begins this next chapter with Steve. From the beginning, Eva has been unforgettable, with her long, droopy ears, sweet, squishy face, and wonderful get-up-and-go attitude. She loves adventure, but she also appreciates the important things in life: sunbathing, cuddling, playing with friends, chewing a good bone, and stopping to smell the roses. Throughout her training, one thing has always been clear: Eva loves to work. She is confident, eager, adaptable, and perhaps most importantly, she loves being told what a good girl she is. Steve, it means so much to know Eva is going home with you. We hope you love her sweetness, enthusiasm, expressive ears, love for the sun, and unmistakable Eva personality as much as we do. Eva, we could not be prouder of you. Keep making people smile, keep stopping to smell the roses, and please never grow into those ears. We are so grateful to Kelsey, David, Bo, Pat, and everyone that helped Eva reach this moment. Steve, thank you for welcoming our sweet girl into your life. We wish you both years of independence, laughter, adventure, companionship, and love. Congratulations, Steve and Eva. All right, last but certainly not least, we have Sister Annie Gellis of Fremont, California, who received Dolphin, a female black lab golden retriever cross. Dolphin was raised by Max Bingley of Malala, Oregon. Dolphin is Annie's 6th guide dog from GDB. Annie is a member of the Sisters of the Holy Family in Fremont and just celebrated 50 years of being a sister. She also works part-time teaching Braille at the California School for the Blind. Annie enjoys being an active presence in her community and is looking forward to taking Dolphin along on her adventures.
Amen. Hi there. Once upon a time, there was a young girl who read about a guide dog. And I said, I'm going to do that one day. And now I'm doing it for the 6th time, living my dream. You would think that it would get easier with number 6, but I've had to wait quite a while for Dolphin. And so for the last year, I kind of felt pretty blind with using the cane again after 5 guide dogs with no break. Guide dogs, and the happiness and all joy that came with having a guide dog. And then having to go back to the cane was pretty depressing. So I was so thrilled because I kind of thought, I kept on checking, when's the number in the list going to go down to 2 or 3? And I was at 15 the last I checked. And then guide dogs gave me a call and said, we have a dog for you in Oregon. And I thought, well, I've not been to Oregon before. But they said, you can come on July 19th and graduate on August 1st. And I thought, what am I going to do now? Because I'm supposed to be at Jubilee on August 1st. And I had asked a couple of people, and they said, go get the dog. You've been waiting 27 months. And I still wanted to be at Jubilee. And so thanks to Guide Dogs for the Blind, I am in this class. Left home on August 2nd to get my lovely Dolphy here. Here, Dolphy, you're being a good girl. She's going to keep me smiling for a long time. She's so happy, her tail wags, and she loves to give kisses, which I love too. And I'll try to shorten this up, but I was just thinking about how, I've always appreciated each one of my dogs, and I just thought my heart couldn't be fuller. But when you have to wait a long time, you realize that your heart can really burst into happiness for something that you've waited forever for. I'm sorry, Dolphy. I'm supposed to be happy like you. I am happy, actually. Anyway, I would like to first thank my class, Fred and Beth and Steve. It was so wonderful spending 2 weeks with you. I'd like to also express my appreciation for all the staff at GDB here. Everybody was kind and supportive, went above and beyond duty, made us feel very pampered, and Catherine is the best cook. Should call her a chef. She's not a cook. And I'd like to give special appreciation to Jessica, Hannah, and Margie for the excellent training that they did of us. Sometimes it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, but anyway, we did great together. I'd like to express my deepest appreciation for Max and Donna and Rachel and the family of nieces and nephew. But I'm saving my very last thanks not only to the donors who make this all happen and the guide dog community, but I'd also like to thank all those people who've been behind me during this last year of waiting. I'm not going to name anybody in particular, but the neighborhood has been asking me, they're going to be so happy when I come home with a dog. My friends, my sisters, the Holy Name Sisters and the Holy Family Sisters and the Carmelite Sisters all over the country. And also, I think I said family, I better have, anyway. Everybody has been praying for this day to come about, and I am so thrilled that I'm here to accept Dolphy. And I'm turning it over to Max now. Good luck, Max.
Let's hope I can get through this. This is my first guide dog for the blind puppy, so it's a deep one for me. So I wrote it down so I don't forget. But I'm so excited to celebrate not only Dolphin, but also the incredible partnership she's beginning with her new handler, Annie. And before anything else, I do want to thank her amazing trainers and instructors. Thank you for loving Dolphin as much as I do and helping shape her into the incredible guide dog she is today. The time and patience and dedication you've poured into her are evident, and I'm so grateful. I also want to thank my amazing PFM Rachel for trusting me with Dolphy and for supporting me along the way. I had the privilege of raising Dolphin, and if I had to describe her in one word, it would be joy. She has always had this contagious excitement for life, whether it was exploring somewhere new, meeting a new friend, or running over to say hello to our neighbor's cows. She found happiness in just about everything, and watching her experience the world always made me smile. After thinking about it, there really isn't much Dolphin doesn't love. She loves people, she loves adventures, and she loves learning. She loves having fun, but above all, Dolphin loves love. She has the biggest heart, and she gives every bit of it to the people around her. And while she loves so many things, I know above all else she's going to love you, Annie. There isn't a doubt in my mind that she'll pour the same heart, joy, and devotion into this next chapter by your side. And after talking to you, Annie, it's pretty obvious that you have the same spice for life that Dolphin does. And I couldn't have asked for a better match for her. Knowing that she gets to go through life with someone who shares that same joy and excitement makes me so happy. And it has been such an honor to watch her grow from the goofy, sweet puppy into the incredible guide dog she is today. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations to all of our graduates this class. I'm now going to hand it over to our class supervisor, Margie.
Okay, it's always a little hard to follow that, right? But I hope that you heard that Guide Dogs is like a family, and that people are involved for many, many years often, and it's kind of a hard place to leave. I've been here 34 years, so also over half of my life, and I was a puppy raiser too, and so it's just an incredible place with lots of caring people and wonderful dogs, and it's every graduation, I'm always taken a little off guard, and me and the nurse are over there, like, dabbing our eyes, like, do we look okay? You know, like, it's touching every time, and it's always a good reminder to be at graduation, know why we do this. So thank you all for coming and celebrating this amazing class and our Canine Buddy. And I'm going to, Hannah and I is going to do a demonstration for you on something that we teach the dogs and also our clients to do. And this is Hannah and Vortex. And before, during training, our dogs learn most of their skills with the clicker. You can hear her clicking and feeding her dog, and it makes communication more consistent and timely than just praise or food alone. So we start by pairing food with the sound of the click, and then once we have that behavior, they know that they hear the click and that food is coming, then we can teach them other things. So one of the things that we teach them is like curb work, stopping for curbs, those kinds of things. We do also this thing called hand targeting, where Hannah can put her hand out, he touches the hand, she clicks, and he gets a reward. And so then what happens is the hand can be used as a bridge to a target. So she can then put her hand on an object like the bench, and then we can slowly teach him to find the bench. So right now she's just showing him to target her hand on the bench, but then she'll start just doing it, like take a step back, and then see if he anticipates that the thing she wants him to do is find, see how he walked towards the bench before her hand even got there, because they've learned what this clicker training means, and they get very excited, and usually the behaviors they learn this way, positive reinforcement, stay a lot easier and longer than if we were to train it some other way. So yeah, once he's kind of showing he knows it, she picked up the handle to see if, just from a short distance, that he would go to the bench, and now she could do it from a little farther. And he seems pretty enthusiastic, right? And then once they're kind of anticipating like this, they can add the command, find the bench or find the chair or whatever it is you want to add as the words, but then you have to kind of generalize it to other situations. So in this situation, he's pretty clear on what he's trying to do. There's one big object, and he's been rewarded for finding it. Good. Yeah, yay, Vortex. So that's one of the things we teach our clients. They also learn how to do, we call it back chaining, and use the clicker for that a lot of the time too. And they can teach their dogs when they get home how to find like their ATM machine, their light pole signal, the trash can, bus stop, their front door, their favorite coffee shop, those kinds of things. And the dogs love it. Like they're like sometimes showing you too many things that you might not want to find, but the point is that it's positive, they like it, and it's super reinforcing for them to find those things. And they're very proud of themselves when they do it. So that's the way we teach a lot of the behaviors here in guide dog training. Okay, so thank you, Hannah. And Hannah and Vortex will stay up here if you have any questions after. And Hannah did train Vortex from the beginning. And let's see, we have a tour. If you're interested, there's a docent in the back that will be arranging tours. And we have our gift shop open. There's some refreshments in there. And if you're moved by what happened today, refer a friend, volunteer, be a puppy raiser, talk to a staff member about working here. There's all kinds of ways to get involved. So thank you all for coming out and watching today, and we hope to see you here soon.